Well, good morning. Finally figured out the shifting problem with my 84 F250. Took me a good little while to figure it out. Now what it was doing was when I would put it in drive, it would go forward fine, but it wouldn't shift out of first. And a lot of things I found kind of suggested maybe it was the transmission fluid and the filter in there were, not as they should be. So I changed all that. Nothing changed, although it did, it was much easier to put into gear. I found, though, that these vacuum lines here, this one goes to the, I believe it's the vacuum booster on the back of the intake, and this one here goes in a line all the way down to the transmission. Now, if you look on the back of this truck here, you will find a couple of old hoses that don't create much vacuum. Kind of hard to suck through that and get it all the way through the tube. Anyhow, replaced both of those, and it shifts pretty good now. I haven't run it enough to know if it's, completely fixed the problem. It kind of seemed like it didn't want to downshift the little bit that I got to run it, but we'll see today because I have more time to run it today. Let's go check it out. Oh. Stay. Now, just for grins, we're going to go ahead and hook up the downshift cable, or the kickdown cable. From my understanding, it has not been hooked up in a long time, but, it still worked fine. But we'll go ahead and hook that up to make sure, just to mark a couple other things off the list that could make it be doing that. Well, looky here now. I was going to use wire, but I found the perfect spot to put it. See if it works. Another thing I noticed is this is the quietest old truck I have ever heard. Just so quiet. See how she does. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook it because it works. Like it'll downshift, but man, it downshifts with just a tiny bit of throttle, so it doesn't actually shift into the right gear until you're way up in the RPM. Just go ahead and disconnect that and try again. Alrighty, got that fixed. Now let's see if it makes a difference. Oh, hang on, didn't get my door closed all the way. right where I want it. Very nice. See how it is going up this hill. On camera, that's a pretty shallow looking hill, but it's medium grade steep. Let's see, will it downshift now? Well, it doesn't have quite that. It doesn't have quite the kick down, like all the way down into a separate gear, but it does kick down a little bit to help you get up that hill. This thing rides incredibly smooth for flat spot 30-year-old tires. Ooh, that's a big hole.